Greetings, TAYliens, and welcome to my channel. Oh, we are crooked. You know, we just crash landed here, bitch. We just crash landed it. Okay, anyways. I'm super excited to conduct this pick a card reading today featuring JAYLEEEEEEN. I don't know how long I've known her, but it's been a minute. It's been some time. Like, she's been on like my list of people that I wanted to collaborate with since the last time I went on like a huge collaboration spree. But I had to take a little break. You know, you burn out before you can complete the list. You gotta take a step back before you can interact again. So I'm super duper excited to have JAYLEEEEEN on the channel. Make sure you head on over to her video to check out her portion of this collaboration, okay? On this side, we're going to be talking about the topic of people's most current prominent projections onto you. Now, let me know. You know, I like to bust out the facts, okay? When I came up with this idea, the definition of projection in terms of this reading, the process of displacing one's feelings onto a different person, animal, or object, beliefs, true or untrue, about a person, place, or thing. And I want to stress true and or untrue. So please, as with all tarot readings, as with all things in life, take this with a grain of salt, babes. Take it with a grain of salt, because the only opinion that truly matters at the end of the day is yours and whoever you report to. Okay. So we're going to talk about people's most current prominent projections onto you. While JAYLEEEEEN is going to be tackling a different topic on her channel, I can't wait to find out what her pick a card reading says, because she gets into like the drama juicy tea. Like, she will kick it straight to you, and I love that about her. Okay, so please make sure you check out her channel. And let's go ahead and get into the group selections. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That would make you a TAYliens, meaning that you are subscribed to the channel, meaning you are part of the Tay gang, La Familia, which means that you also get an extra special message at the end of certain pick-a-card readings like today's. And I'm going to put it in with the intention, I literally have the intention already set, that there's those that just subscribe to the channel and those that have been here for a minute. So I'm going to have a double TAYliens message. It's just going to be a quick vibe to see what's good. Okay, so please take your time selecting your groups. We're gonna go ahead and get started. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or joining my Patreon for extended readings, 18+ readings, etc., that will be linked in the description box down below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Yeah, the rules change up, but what they still apply. If I wish you like a toy, sometimes I wish I could act like a boy. What you mad, can't handle that, can't be getting. What you mad, can't handle that, can't be getting. What you mad, can't handle that. If you are new here, you're probably like, why does this asshole have on shades? And I might be an asshole. But it's because this asshole does not like bright lights. So y'all just bear with me, please. Let's get into what you came here for. Alrighty, welcome in, get comfortable. Alright, and we have our 4 groups listed here. Feel free to pause the screen if needed, okay? Just if you want to know details. Okay, so let's start off by saying that first of all, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. For those of you that want to know a little bit more in depth on the cards themselves, group number 1 is the number 18, which is the mountain goat. Group number 2 is the number 16, which is the tortoise. Group number 3 is the number 39, which is the silver hare. And then we have group number 4, which is the number 29, the rooster. All right, y'all. Feel free to pause the screen if needed. Roll a die if you don't know what group to pick. Let me know in the comment section down below what group or groups you end up choosing. And yes, there is an extra special TAYliens message. Even for those of you that are just subscribing today, you have an extra special additional maybe it's medicinal, additional message for you at the very end of this video. Sending you so much love, so much life, and until next time, take care. well, I was about to say be well, but I'm literally going to see you in like a split second. So see you there. Let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Let's go ahead and find out people's most prominent current projection onto you. True or untrue? We're just here for funsies. We're just here to giggle about it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Fulfillment of wishes, which is equivalent to the 9 of Cups. We have the Dilettante. We have the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the, I was about to call that the Fool card. I was about to call that the Child card. That's the Sun card, okay? Then we have the 3 of Cups. And then we have the Page of Wands, okay? Then we have Business Babe, followed by Courthouse, and everything is achievable with integrity. Ooh, okay, so. All right, so people's most prominent and current projection onto you right now is that you are following the rules. You're taking things one step at a time. You're not in a rush. People feel like you are taking every legal action that you have to take in order to, for some of you, it's to prosecute someone. So if you do work in the realm of law, that is coming out here. This is what people are projecting onto you, whether it is true or untrue. I'm also seeing here too that some of you could have a fairly strict work schedule, but you have a very well balanced life when it comes to work and play. And I'm seeing that you have a lot of healthy hobbies here. Again, these are projections that people are placing on you, true or untrue. You seem to have healthy habits, healthy hobbies. You seem to delegate a time and a space and a place for everything and everyone. You have a very organizational energy around this reading here. This mountain goat is very much associated with Capricorn energy here. In combination with full-blown Taurean energy, I can see that you're really about your business, okay? So High Priestess, Ace of Swords, the Sun, 3 of Cups, Page of Wands. I'm seeing that another one of the most current prominent projections onto you is that you are well liked by most, if not all. Of course, that's a false statement. Whenever you add all, it's usually always a false statement. So we'll say most, okay? You are liked by most. And when I say most, I'm referring to different ages, ethnicities, demographics, okay? People from all around the world. You give off this international vibe. This could also be people projecting onto you or implying that you are not from where they are from. You are foreign to them, okay? But because you have this grounded, practical energy about you, people are projecting that you will be successful and you will do it the right way. As we have everything is achievable and integrity, people feel like you're going to win really big because you are so focused on integrity, okay? Because you actually do care about the children, because you actually do care about your friends, because you actually do care about something about specifically like teenagers in liberal arts or the physical arts, or there's something here about you supporting the arts is a big message coming through here as well. Again, this is a projection, doesn't have to be true. So let me know if any of these projections are just like so far left that it makes you laugh. Like, let me know in the comments like how close these projections are, how accurate these projections are. I'm also seeing here too that there's something here about you finalizing your own business with this entrepreneur, the courthouse. Everything is achievable. I just see you being able to take things to a very big space or big place. I'm seeing for some of you that have like your own business, people are projecting that this could turn into something like as big as Walmart or as big as Ulta Beauty or as big as CVS, Walgreens. And these are also things that we see most prominently in our everyday lives. So household names, okay? You could either be associated with the household name, people feel that you will become a household name, or people feel that you may even object certain household names, and you may push other household names to the forefront. You could be someone who is very much like Black Lives Matter and support Black business, okay? Not just when we are going through the summer of 2020, you know? I see here that you genuinely care about good graces. You want people to think well of you. You want people to think highly of you, not in a people-pleasing way, but just in the sense that life is already hard enough, and so you want to be the energy that can ease someone's day. People are also projecting most commonly right now that you are not dating, or you are dating, but they are people that are like, you can't even see them. Like, I'm seeing like Wizard Kelly from the Proud Family. Like, you never see this person's face, you never see this person's head. So maybe you guys have social media, or if you did have social media and you were dating someone, people would project that you do not show the face of your lover, or you do not reveal who your lover is, or at least you don't highlight them. They may pass by in the background or something, but you aren't really focused on that. I'm seeing here as well, for those of you that may have like a YouTube channel, I'm seeing that you like to really focus on, and it doesn't have to be a YouTube channel, I shouldn't say that, but that was very specific if that is the case. So if you have any type of platform, I am seeing here that you really focus on whatever that platform is about. You really stick to your niche is something that I'm seeing here. This is being projected onto you most currently as well. What else? It's giving boss babe, it's giving business babe, it's giving order in the motherfucking court, it's giving I can give you all the facts. Okay, so some could also project onto you that you like to argue, or you are good at giving a rebuttal. You're good at shining light on situations. People feel like you could really educate them, or really put them in their place. But this is something that they want you to do. Okay, so something that people also project onto you is like this dominant, like dom sub kind of energy here. Okay, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but that's just what I'm getting here. Again, this is their projections that they would project onto you to be more dominating, more domineering, more commanding. They like this. They love this. They want to see more of this from you, actually. People are also projecting that you are holding back because of that borderline people pleasing, I want to help everyone's day be better. So people feel like you are holding yourself back a little bit there. So there is a message in there to make sure you stand in your truth fully and completely. Okay, not just at certain times. I'm seeing here, there's an aspect of you, okay, this could be a projection, but people are saying that they feel that there's this aspect of you that you keep hidden away, or you never show this side of you. Okay, for some of you, this could be like, maybe people are projecting most commonly right now that when you're at work, you don't show any fun, you barely crack a smile, you barely blink an eye, you know, like you're just always on point. That's another projection here too, that people feel like you always look pristine, you always look clean, you always look perfect, like you never have a hair out of place, you never seem to have anything going wrong in your life. Even if everything is going wrong, they can't tell. Okay, so prominent numbers, I'm seeing repeating 9s, as well as repeating 3s, as well as 2 and 11. Okay, let me know in the comment section down below how this reading resonates, or how true or untrue it is, and be sure to head on over to JAYLEEEEEN's channel to watch her portion of this collaboration, because you do not want to miss it. If you're interested in joining Patreon for extra content or booking a personal reading, that will be linked in the description box down below. Those are the top 2 links always in the description box on my most current videos. And if you are a TAYLien, meaning you are subscribed to the channel, whether you are new or you've been her gang, there is a message for you at the very end. So I'll see you there. Ta-ta for now. Group number 2 that resonates with the turtle. Let's go ahead and find out people's most common and prominent projections onto you at this point in time. We've got you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon, memories of love and student. We've got Judgment. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Divu, which I have to hide their naked body because YouTube is getting stricter by the day. My goodness. And then we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so before I whip out the last few cards, I can immediately see here that people's most common, current, and most prominent projection onto you right now is that, most specifically, if you're in school or you've been studying, for some of you, you've been in school for 6 years plus, trying to be doctors, lawyers, something like that. Don't have to be. There's a lot of things that you could go to school for a long time for. So let me know in the comment section down below. People are projecting onto you, especially if you are in a class or if you're it's somewhere about your environment. People are projecting onto you that you are older than everyone else, you're more mature than everyone else, or you're more skilled than everyone else, or something here about that. People are also projecting onto you too. Yeah, you have an old soul. People project faith, trust, and pixie dust onto you, if I'm being quite honest here. Yeah, like, okay, so people are projecting onto you and say, like, yo, if you don't like this person, it's because you're just a hater. It's because you just don't want to learn. It's because you just don't want to listen. It's because you just want to feel the way that you feel. It's because you want to stay stuck. It's because you want to stay stagnant. Okay, so people are projecting onto you to say that you are future focused. You know how to move forward. You know how to keep it pushing. But I do see here that there are some tough energies that are like always there, but they always show up in a different way. Like if you are in school, it'll be some complex energies with a teacher or a professor or someone that just doesn't want to like you, and them not liking you may make your life a little bit more difficult. Or if it's not that they blatantly don't like you, it's that they don't take a favor towards you because they have their own predetermined beliefs. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing here that I don't know who you are, but this group here, I'm not sure of my demographic. I have to look at it again. But if I had to assume, I would assume that this group here is full of foreigners. And when I say foreigners, I just mean outside of America, because the United States of America thinks that we are the center of the universe. So I mean people outside of North American origin, okay? Which I mean, that I use that term loosely because, anyways, I'm not going to get into it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But I just see that this group here, it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, if I look at demographic speaking, like, if this group has more Muslims in it, more Black people in it, more, like, more minority groups here. Groups that are usually more often oppressed, okay? So the LGBTQ community could be most prominently in this group here. But no matter what your struggle or your stereotype or whatever it is that they try to put onto you, you still show love and they still gonna hate. Okay, let me pull out the remainder of these cards here. We have the Sun. Okay, so big on enlightenment. I'm really getting here too that you teach people a lot, but they do not want to learn from you. There's a specific group of people, like, and when I say specific group, I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I can name them off, but I just mean like people that you will come across in your life. There, you can select a handful of people from every walk of your life at the end of your life and be like, these types of people here cannot learn from me because they have their own shadows that just simply do not like me. And it's not you taking it personally, it's you acknowledging that they just didn't see you clearly. They just weren't seeing eye to eye, or they just didn't get the message. We have main male. Okay, so I'm also seeing favoritism here. It's interesting because you have like this stark difference of being the favorite or being the least favorite. Or you could, that's what the stereotype is. I kind of feel like you could be someone's least favorite based on your stereotype. I mean, based on your group or your what is that word? Diaspora? Like your group, okay, your community, whatever community that you are part of. you would be their least favorite because of whatever this is. Okay, just because I'm black, I can relate to being black. So let's just say that people don't somebody don't like black people, they're childish. Okay, whatever, let's just say that that's the case. But for whatever reason, you're like their token black or their token Muslim that they just love and they adore. Again, these are just projections, true and untrue, so take it with a grain of salt, babes. That's just all that I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what else. See, main male, this is like the man. You know how they talk about the man? Like, the man, you know? Live life from the inside out, okay? And we're talking about the man. So there's something about you here that okay, what's being projected onto you? The most common current projection being put onto you right now is that you could probably change your oppressor's mind. Now, that's a big statement. But I said it. And the reason why I'm going to stand on that is because you live from the inside out. And by living from the inside out, you show how similar our insides or our past can be. Listen for the purpose of understanding. Boom, that's it. Because they realize that no matter what group you're part of, what community you're part of, whether you are LGBTQ, Muslim, Black, Hispanic, whatever, they realize that you too are gifted. You too are chosen. You too have a goal in mind. You too have a life that you want to live. You too have the ability to learn. You too go through your struggles. Okay, I was getting a little preachy there. I'm gonna leave it at that though. Okay, these are people's most common, prominent, and current projections of you at this time. Now, some other side messages I'm getting here. If you didn't resonate with like the being a part of a minority group or like a less than favorable group for whatever reason, people are projecting onto you that you may want to date outside of your race. Or you may want to explore outside of your religion. Or you may want to live outside of your city. You may want to explore the unknown. You may want to tap into the taboo. You may want to do what they tell you not to do. I'm also seeing here too, another projection is that you give great advice. Okay, that I think I said that already actually. But that's the overarching theme here, is that people's most prominent current projection onto you is that you give great advice, and that it may be a difficult pill to swallow, but you mean well. And you also have like this very chill vibe. Like you will say like the realest shit that will send somebody into a spiral for days, bitch. Like you have the sun and judgment here. Like you will have someone spiraling off of a truth or something renowned, okay, spiraling. And then you just keep on coasting, bruh. You know, like gnarly, let's ride the wave. You know, like you're being projected onto as very chill, cool, calm, and collected, and wise. And that's what they're realizing, is that this cool, calm, and collected energy actually comes from wisdom and your confidence within yourself. That's what I'm seeing. I am a standout in any room that I stand in. You don't care if you are a Black woman standing in a room full of white men. Okay, if you don't like the race talk, then you should probably just like go live under a rock. Honestly, like we're different races, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. And some people literally dislike people for the color of their skin or their gender, whatever. But I said what I said. I'm going to repeat it again. You don't care if you are a Black woman standing in a room full of white men. You are going to live in your power. You're going to stand in your power. You're going to speak your truth. And it actually might inspire a few. Inspire is the wrong word. Convince. Something here about you having a convincing argument. And this live from the inside out, it's your calling. There's something here about people cannot deny your calling. Purpose. People are also projecting on you to say that no matter how difficult your path is, especially if you're in school or you're trying to learn something, you are committed. This could even be about a marriage. This could be about maybe you're the one in an interracial connection dealing with all this other extra stuff. Let me know in the comment section down below how this reading resonated, how true or untrue it may have been based on people's most current prominent projections onto you. Sending you so much love, so much life. Make sure you head on over to Jayleen's channel so that you can check out her portion of this collaboration. I cannot wait. I'll see y'all in the comments over there. And if you are a new subscriber, that makes you a TAYlien. If you haven't been subscribed, that still makes you a TAYlien. And there is an extra special message at the very end just for you. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or joining Patreon for extra content, those links are in the description box down below, as well as a tip jar if you would like to donate to the channel to keep her alive, well, and thriving. Always appreciated. And until next time, take care, be well. I'm off. Group number 3 that got, what was it? It's called a silver hair. Is that what they said? Silver. I said it at the very beginning, but let's go ahead and get into it. Let's find out what are people's most common current projections of you. True or untrue? Let the messages unfold for their most prominent common projection. Okay. We have meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. We have the number 20, which is judgment, aka truth. We have a trickster. We have the ace of cups. We have the 3 of cups. We have the king of cups. We have the temperance. We have the strength. Before I pull the rest of the cards, let's see here. So the first thing I was getting was like pulling a rabbit out of a hat, doing a magic trick. Oh, shit. I was thinking that already before I even... Dang, y'all literally got a rabbit out of a hat. Okay, so... people's most common current perception of you, projection of you. Okay, so you got perception and projection. Has something to do with just being magical or more likable than the average person or more capable than the average person. There's something here that you seem to be more advanced at or more advanced in. Okay, this could be a subject or this could be a sport. Excuse me. What's really pulling to me though is this truth card. Because it's magic, yes, but there's still truth there. There's something here about people not being convinced by magic, but there's truth in this magic that is convincing. Magic right now to me is coming through as a synonym for temperance. Tempering the situation, the energies. So people could also be projecting that you are co-creating with spirit at this time for a specific outcome. You could be praying. Okay, when I say co-create, you are either praying or doing these things, all of the above. It's not limited to one or the other. But through prayer, through preparation, through confessions, through allegations, but through it all, there's persistence here. People feel you are committed to something or to someone, or you are preparing for this. With this card, it's like you, and as I was saying, that's like this card called my attention, and I feel like it's a calling. So people are currently projecting that you are stepping into your calling, or you are in your calling because you are so good at whatever this is. Now, let's continue to pull. Calm your ask. You are divinely guided. People could perceive you. I keep saying perceive, so people are really perceiving, not so much projecting. So people like to observe you, okay? For whatever reason, your energy doesn't inspire projection, but more observation. People want to watch you more than anything. It has something to do with your Scorpio placements, or lack thereof, okay? Or 8th house placements, or lack thereof. Yeah, for some of you, this could be like delivering divine messages. All right, you could be fire at that, whether it's through prayer or delivering messages through mediumship, through, there's so many ways. I dare not even dive into it, okay? You could be seeing 11, 11, 4, 4, 4, repeating 7s and 2s. I was going to say something. That's what it was. People do observe, because again, your reading's more like observation. What are people observing about you? They don't often project, but we'll see. Well, unless you tell me that all of this is false, then that's the case. But you seem to be like a worrywart of some sort, or a perfectionist of some sort, and it's like people are like, bro, like if you got any more perfect, it's like this rabbit, this hare, like, no, my coat is not wide enough. It's not wide enough. It's not wide enough. My gloves are not wide enough. It's not wide enough. It's like, yo, calm down, bro. Like, you literally have the whitest fur. You literally have the whitest gloves. So please relax. People could project perfectionism onto you. I'm being brought to sweet tea. Sweet tea came through very strong. Okay, your last 2 cards communicate with speech and behavior alignment. Wow. Okay, so there is a clear line being drawn here. Temperance. What time and patience can do for you. Because this hair energy is about rushing. But it's something about finding magic in the slow pace, in the process. What's your final card? Caring. Yeah. For you to... You have to care for the process to be experienced a certain way. You have to care to be that self-aware or conscious of what it is that you create and who you're impacting and who you're influencing and if it's good enough. I choose to be the kind of person that I would like others to be for me. Okay, and I'm picking up on honesty a lot here. I can show what it means to care by caring for others. People who have not been cared for will then learn how to care when I lead by example. Yeah, that's why you've got like all these cups energies and even temperance here, and the strength you have. It's like, I want to say overbearing power of love. But overbearing by whose definition is the reason why I say I use that term very lightly. Because I think it's not even overbearing. It's just that you experience feelings deeper, or you think deeper, or there's something about a depth to you, a quirkiness to you. Or this is all untrue and you're gonna be like, no, they're just projecting. I'm also seeing this imagery of someone slowing down to take their time to speak slower. To put more caring words into the mix. So if this is talking about projection, one message here is that people are projecting that your words are even kinder than what they are actually, if that makes sense. Like, no, not even more. It's just this, the message has like this red here. It looks like a rose. It makes me think of love. There's just a lot of care put into whatever is being said, so that you make sure that you walk the talk and talk the walk. Truth, so that you're telling the truth. You're also, people are also projecting a change on you, or like a growth in you. There's also this eagerness. So that's what it is. Like, there's this eagerness that can sometimes hinder, stunt, or prevent your growth to show through. So people could be projecting onto you that either if you do slow down, you could be much cleaner or better, or when you do slow down, you are cleaner, you are better. Also, 38, 83, wow, mirrored numbers. When you look in the mirror, when you see the truth, judgment, when you look yourself in the eye, when you meditate and contemplate, you can transcend convention, stuffiness, and predictable behaviors. You could do what's best for the situation. So for some of you, this could be literally people projecting this energy onto you, hoping that you will slow down, hoping that you will match your walk and your talk, hoping that you will care, that you will show that you care as much as you say that you care. People are projecting onto you that they are hopeful that there is this change here, that there is a man in the mirror kind of change. Yeah, because y'all know the King of Cups is like my Jesus card. And with it being at the center of this, and I keep talking about like prayer, like that's the projection that people are actually putting onto you most often. Is like people are praying for you the most. In this case, that you slow down, or that you take your time, or that you mean what you say. That your words are truthful. And that's just that on that, my group number 3s. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know how this reading resonates for you, and I will see you next time. Be sure to head over to JAYLEEEEEN's channel for her portion of the collaboration, and I'll see you next time. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or joining Patreon gang, those links are in the description box down below. And if you are subscribed to the channel, new, or if you've been here, I got you at the very end. See you there. Group number 4 that resonates with the rooster. Let's find out. Group number 4, people's current most common projection onto you. True or untrue? Take this with a grain of salt, or do not take it at all. We've got surrender to the divine with the full moon. We've got patience and planning. With the number 7, we've got saboteur. We've got the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the World. Before I proceed pulling any other oracle cards, I want to sit with this. People's current most common projection onto my group number 4s. Okay, so people could feel as though you are hoarding, or this could be hoarding your time, effort, energy, maybe holding yourself back. Oh, duh, 8 of Swords is right there. Yeah. But with purpose, with intention, because it's like as soon as they think that you're like, all right, man, you're not moving, you're not doing anything, then something happens. It's like seasons change, like it's bound to change. Okay, so people are projecting onto you. There's something here about this start and go, this stop and go. Like this, I want to be flashy for the moment, and then I'm going to hide. Then I'm going to duck away. Then I'm going to be flashy again, then I'm going to hide. Then I'm going to duck away. Yeah. Like the plans for your year as a whole. Oh, I just realized that. They shouldn't be able to see it too well, but people could see you as like maybe the rush is, it's seeming like you get large sums of money at depending on the season or at certain points in time. With Saboteur, people could be projecting that you make as much money as you want to depending on the season or how you function, how you move. There's something here about you having complete control over how much you hold yourself back or how much you make yourself work. And you align it with your lifestyle, with your values. People project a very well-balanced life and diet onto you. But again, it goes back to that hoarding thing. I really feel like people feel like you hoard your own energy. Like people want to see more of you. They want to feel more of you. They want to be around more of you. But they feel like you hoard yourself to yourself. And I'm seeing here that people are projecting and saying that this is because the reason why you hide away is because you know how popular you could be. Or you, and it's not even like on no cocky shiz. It's not even like that. For some of you, it could just be that you have a lot of wealth or a lot of riches, whether this is mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, whatever it may be. You just seem to be well endowed, and you know that a lot of people naturally are drawn to you. People naturally take to you because you're just so cool, calm, and collected in yourself. You're confident in yourself. You're a shot caller, okay? Like cock-a-doodle-doo bitch, top of the morning. Like you're the early bird that gets the worm. Yeah, like, but okay, that's what it is. You are already up, and you've had shiz already done before most people wake up. By 10 in the morning, for some of you, your day is already halfway done. You just have to, like, I don't know, there's just something here about things just always work out for you in just the perfect timing. You seem to come and go as you please. Yeah, you seem to be, boom, at peace. With breathe. Ooh, high honor. Wow. Oh, breathe in the divine. Surrender to the divine. You're waiting on God's time. You're waiting on God's plan. You're waiting on God's instruction. That's when you move. Ooh, yes, the number 55. So you have 2, 5, 5, 5. 7 is technically 2 and 5 broken down. So you have repeating 25, 25 as well as 55. Active listening withholds fact-finding. I search for facts and details after listening to the overall or complete message. Okay, so people project onto you that you don't show your hand before you get all your cards. I've never heard that saying before in my life, but it makes sense, okay? In this situation, what I'm saying is you are not going to have a conversation with someone about something that God told you or something that came to you in a dream until you know that the message is complete, until you know your role that you play in this. People project onto you that you are well prepared. Okay, you could be like, they're projecting that you're like the disaster awareness person. Like, you know where the first aid kit is, you know where the fire extinguisher is, you know this, you know that. You're that person. You have everything just put together. Okay, back to the hoarding thing. It could even be just about like you saving up money. Okay, and then we have, wow, 77. Ooh, I love the repeating 5s and 7s for y'all. And that's only 2 numbers repeating. 2, 5, and 7 are your numbers, okay? Reflect on past results. I know that I am able and capable when I consider every of my past achievements and success. So this is about utilizing your past wins, utilizing what worked to help move you along. But there's also something else there. Oh, letting it change you along the way. This goes between these two, this 8 of Swords, Knight of Swords. waiting on inspiration, looking for inspiration, cultivating the environment for inspiration, and then being inspired. So this is when you search for facts and details after listening to the overall or complete message. This is where you're getting your downloads for inspiration. And then when you move on inspiration, you know that you are capable and able when you consider every part of your past achievements and success. The achievement and success was in the search for the truth first. So you have this energy here where you don't have to do shiz twice because you did it right the first time. People feel like you will take the long way just to make sure you get it done right. Make sure you're at the top of your class. You will be the last one to finish a test, and you will probably score the highest. And if not the last, you're one of the last. Yeah, I think that people really like to cheat off of your paper. If you're still in school, or when you were in school, people really liked to cheat off of your paper. Especially on those extended responses. Like, people couldn't even cheat off of you on extended responses, but they would try. You just have like this, like, just kind of like, I just know. Again, cocky energy, but it's like the cockiness comes from other people putting it, literally projecting it onto you just because you're capable, just because you do all of the above. So this is all that I have for my group number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sending you so much love, so much life. And until next time, take care, be well. Be sure to head on over to JAYLEEEEEN's channel to check out her portion of this collaboration. I'll see y'all in the comment section. And if you are subscribed to the channel, new, or if you've been here, there is an extra special TAYliens message at the very end just for you. Be sure that if you're interested in booking a personal reading or extended content, head on over to Patreon, which is the second link in the description box. The first link will take you to book a personal reading. But until next time, see ya. TAYliens, TAYliens. TAYliens, TAYliens. New. And all. Let's do something like this. I'm just going with the intuitive flow right now. Let's see here. My new TAYliens. My new TAYliens. I want to talk to my new TAYliens with the Pedikite energy. Okay. There could be something that you're not quite seeing or you are misjudging. Or your energy should be directed elsewhere. Let's see here. What is this about for my new TAYliens that just hit subscribe on this video? Your commitment is being tested. Yes, 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 yes. It's like you're trying to prove that your commitment is being tested in some aspect of your life, but in order for you to prove that your commitment, you're not trying to prove that your commitment is being tested. You're trying to prove your commitment, period. But in order for you to actually prove your commitment, instead of you doing it in the way that you're doing it, it needs to be expressed in a different way. In a new way. Ooh, be bold and make the first move. See? In a new way. Okay, so let's see here. We have the Devil card. Yes, the same old shiz is going to have to change. We may have to make some sacrifices, okay? We're gonna have to really face some, for some it could be some mother wounds or habits or, because it seems like I'm trying to cover up some things. Yeah. Some things will definitely have to be addressed here. Could be mother wounds within you. Oh yeah, we have partnerships and alliance at the bottom of the deck, which makes me think that it could be mother wounds within you and someone else. And this could be actually like something that you heal within each other. I'm being told to let you know that you need to breathe because you can do this. For some of you, it's about fear of actually becoming a mother. Fear of just growing up in general. And growing up, that could be shit at the age of 15, 20, 30, 40, you know, like it's just fear of that next step or fear of not being good enough. Okay, that's kind of taking over here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have the sun in the reverse here, but really it's all about perspective. So again, we talked about redirecting our energy. So maybe if you're focusing on something not so positive, let's try to look at the flip side of that. Okay. Let's see. What else for my new TAYliens? Yeah, despair. You're in like this Five of Pentacles kind of energy here. And it doesn't have to be the case. Let's see. I don't want it if it falls on the floor, if it falls with too many companion cards. Oh, that just fell into my lap. The journey. Okay, yeah, your commitment to the journey. This is saying, like, you know what this train's rules are. The number 10. If you so agree, then please proceed. Once you get on a train, the rules already told you, this is where we're going, these are the stops. Like, you can't control this train once you get on. You can control your actions to get on said train. That's where your power lies. So what action do you want to take? Where do you want to invest? Successful outcomes are mostly based on things within self-control. Oh my gosh. Y'all, out of all these cards, and I just talked about what you have control over in this situation. Only thing that you have control over in the situation is your power to get on or to not get on said train. Once you get on the train, you have to abide by their rules. That's just, it is what it is. Maybe you could break a rule or two. I don't know. Maybe they say no eating. You might take a little nibble or something. You know, I don't know. I want to behave in a way that encourages my successful outcomes to happen. This train aligns with your successful outcomes. Now, this train may have rules and you may be a little bit of a rebel. But how much of yourself are you willing to sacrifice or put on the line, mother, into accepting the rules of this train for your successful outcome? Number 22, the Master Builder. Sometimes it's time for change. Right now, my new TAYliens, you're being asked, what new change? Bottom of the deck, be positively and honestly motivated. So when you decide to or not to get on this train, celebrate that and don't dwell on not being on the train or dwell on being on the train based on your decision. Celebrate wherever you are. I focus and act on what is best that I want to see happening for myself and others than on my feelings. That's it. That's it. Because feelings come and go. That shiz is going to change. Okay? Okay. New TAYliens. One card for my new TAYliens. Ooh, 2222. Okay, so my TAYliens are bonding over the Master Builder number here. This is just really beautiful energy coming out, honestly. Like, just radiant truths. Just, you're radiating your truth, and your truth is going to make you glow. Look at this. Another 2. 2, 2, 2. Which way will you go? Get on the train or not? And then once you're there, don't look back and be like, oh, I should have stayed off of the train. No, make your choice. Make your choice. Make your choice and trust your decision. Now, I'm off to talk to my vet Tays, my vet TAYliens, my vets. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so my left side of my nose is itchy as hell. Okay? Okay, and clearly some messages from the new TAYlien group may resonate with you. Okay, be bold and make the first move. Rhinos are bold as hell. They're actually also scary, you know. Oh wait, I'm thinking of a hippopotamus, the ones that like attack unprovoked. So that could be a sign, symbol, synchronicity. Assuming that something is harsher than it needs to be bold and make the first move. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so this is about perception, perceiving something to be worse than it needs to. Ooh, what is that? Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. I am being guided to go to the book meaning for the first time in this whole entire video. My TAYliens, of course, are requiring more of me. The number 22 with the Rhino. Let's see. I want to read into that. This is a new deck that I'm just getting to know. And right now, intuition is telling me to read. This is about the Rhino. Nature has blessed each one of us with lots of different talents. Some of them are pretty obvious, while others may be dormant. We may not even suspect their existence ourselves. The people around are very keen not to let us forget about the talents which are more apparent. We receive tones of suggestions and encouragement to put them to use, and if we don't follow their advice, we're usually subjected to long speeches and comments. Okay, so yeah. Because I was seeing like this multitasking energy going on here. Someone or something, or just life could be encouraging you to start something new, to announce something, and you're just like, man, I'm already doing this. Let's read on. Remember, it's not your task to live up to anyone else's expectations. The Rhino invites you to only do things that which you literally can't live without doing. The world is full of people who give in to the pressures of others, chiseling to perfection the facets of themselves that don't even bring them any joy. As Gertrude Stein once wrote, if you can do it, then why do it? That's deep. If you can do it, then why do it? So that's what the message from group number 1 could be asking you, to my TAYliens. If you can get on that train, why would you get on the train then? That's how you can keep your mind focused on the positive, as opposed to dwelling on why you should have stayed off the train. If you can get on the train, why would you? And if your whys align, then so be it. Begin. Have a think about what you really want to do in life. Your answer doesn't have to fit in with some conventional classification of professions or activities. Our individual path is as unique as we want it to be, and how much we believe in it ourselves. So from today on, stop following others and start following yourself. Wow. So this is definitely going to be motivation for those of you that have been wanting to make a choice, a decision. This is encouragement. Ooh, to completely change your life, to release what is potentially destructive and prepare for new life. This is kind of like God coming at you and saying, I triple dog dare you. Ooh, talking about triple dog dare, 222, that's a 222. Almost time. The universe wants you to keep on. Prosperity is closer than you think. Didn't I say God said, do it if you bad? Witchy babe at the bottom of the deck. Open-minded. Opinionated. It could be a rebellious move. For some of you, it's literally a move. Message of concern. Mature woman. The number 98. Connection. Connection is maintaining true, honest, and sincere ties with the people in our lives. I maintain connectivity with those who matter, whether near or far, in celebration of love and joy, and being in touch through the good and bad times so that I can live and receive blessings and abundance. At the bottom of the deck, Be willing to be exposed to the process of change. Conscious recognition of my shortcomings will align me mentally and emotionally to support my desire for change. So this is having the courage and the faith to take that leap and leaning on your support system, whomever that may be. Let people know what your worries and your fears are. These people around you are meant to help you through this process. Okay? And this doesn't mean that you have to have them make your choices for you, because this is, again, you making choices for yourself. But you can still be supported in those choices. One last card. One last card for my Victasians. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You know something will not work for you, either long term, or you know that it won't work for you this way. So you have to put your own spin on it. Let me get clarity on that just to be sure. Clarify this Eight of Swords reverse, please. Yeah, this is about knowing yourself. Let me see. One more card to clarify. You know what lights you up. So there's something here about you knowing what does and does not light you up and moving in the direction of that. This is all that I have for you. And until next time, take care. Be well. See ya.